Hey folks, how y'all doing? Welcome back in. Oh man, good morning. And we are going to be doing our first real cook. We did the burn-in yesterday. If you watched that one, we actually at the end of the burn-in did a homemade pizza on this on the Kamado Joe, Kettle Joe, and it actually turned out pretty decent. So right now, I'll show you the setup I've got here. Got some nice big lump charcoal there, B&B, and then on the inside, I've got some B&B briquettes. But I've got one fire starter going, and bottom vent's open, and top vent is obviously open. And we're going to take a look at the chuck roast, but we're going to talk a little about the slow roller first as we get this cook set up. So let's talk about that. All right, got slow roller up there on the workbench. Now a lot of questions have come in this area, this deflector plate, which side is up and which side is down. And what I'm being told by a lot of the experts is that it doesn't really matter. If you're not going to use a drip pan, is what I'm being told, that this is the way it should go. So the grease can channel, but then it goes in those holes and goes down. Yeah, it would technically go down into your into your charcoal. Now I've been told that if you don't want to use a drip pan, that you should use it this way. But if you're going to use a drip pan, then you should use it this way. So that's what we're going to do today. I've got just a small cake tin pan that I'm going to put on top here, like a pizza pan there, same would work too. But I'm just going to, all I've got is, it's like a 5-pound chuck roast. So it should fit nicely with that. And so far, the slower, when I used it for the break-in and cooking pizza worked. It worked. It's a slow roller. So I don't think we're going to have any issue dialing this down and doing that chuck roast nice and slow and getting some smoke on it. So let's get this on and take a look at the chuck roast, and then we'll keep on going. All right, there's our chuck roast. Oh man, I'll tell you, that's about 2.5, 3 inches thick. And seasoning, I don't, salt, pepper, garlic is really all you need. That's all I'm using here. I am using my meter probe here that monitor the inside, and it'll also give me the outside temp. So it's just a matter of getting around. Let's take a look. All right, got the chuck roast on. I had been playing to try and get that seal better there, and I've been playing a lot with it, and I just can't seem to get it. And that's even with the gasket on. She's leaking a little bit just on that one corner. But everything else everything else is pretty tight. So right now we've already throttled back down to just beyond 1/4, just a little bit shy of 1/4 open on the top. And the bottom vent, you can see we got about a 1/2, 3/4 of an inch. Take a quick look at the setup here. You can see I'm going to spritz this about every hour and a half. I've got my aluminum cake tin in there, pie tin I should say, and I got about a 1/2 inch of warm water in there. And we're just going to keep on going, give you a couple look-sees. All right, so what I love about the meter is if you get the Wi-Fi version, they've got a couple different versions, is that I'm in my basement, so Bluetooth wouldn't work all the way down here, but in the wood shop actually, building toy box for the grandson. So we're doing some sanding today. We got some staining to do, and you know, I don't want to be running up and down the stairs all the time. And meter's reading 220, 222. That's perfect. And it says I have 2 hours remaining on the cook. So wow. Okay, we'll keep on going. Give you a look see here real soon. All right, folks, that tells a story about an hour 37 minutes into the cook. Our ambient is 237. Our target's 288. We're at 147 internal. You can see the lid temp kind of concurs with that. So let's take a quick look here. Oh yeah, look at the color. Getting some really nice color on there. Holy smokes. So keep on going. It's just starting to rain here, so we'll see what the rain does to this. All right, you can see we're almost 3 hours into the cook here. Our internal's 158. We're definitely into the stall. If you were to ask Meter how long at this rate, when you're in the stall, how long it's going to take, it says another 11 hours, so we know that's not true. Our target is still 208, and our ambient's 256. I like to take it up to about I take that back. That's our ambient. I like to take my internal up to 160, 165 before I wrap. So we'll just, it is raining just lightly, and it really hasn't affected nothing here. You can see our temps are reading right around 250, pretty steady. Take a look there. Oh man, look at that. Looking really, really nice. So like I said, we're going to take it up to about 160, 165, and then we are going to wrap with just a little bit of beef broth and put it back in, and we'll give you a probably won't give you a look-see till it's just about done. All right, folks, that's about 6.5 hours. Just want to show you how much is left in charcoal. There isn't a whole lot left there, but obviously it could go easily 8 hours with what it's got right here. So I'll tell you what, the chuck roast is resting. I'm gonna give you a look-see in just a minute. All right, so how do we do? About 6.5 hours on the Kamado Kettle Joe. Internals up to it was 211, 212-ish, all depending on where you were doing it. But let's just see how she pulls here. And if you're looking at that very deep smoke ring, you're going, wow. So it's pulling pretty decently. Right here, well, right here it falls right apart. Holy smokes. Over on this side, let's see, yeah, this side too. Just falls right apart. That's what you're looking for right here. If you're gonna make pulled beef. I've told people all the time, you know, that ask, you know, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on brisket, but I want to get good at it. What do I practice on? And this is what I tell people: if you can master a chuck roast on the grill, you can do that smoke ring. That's pretty impressive. Very nice by the Kamado Kettle Joe. Yeah, delicious. That's just falling apart. Had one little area over here that had a little bit of resistance, but not much. The rest of it is, as you can see, falls apart. It's gonna make some excellent pulled beef sandwiches right there, folks. Tom Horseman at YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this. Kamado Kettle Joe. Works as advertised. And that slow roller, I think that's the real deal. Keep on watching because you're going to see that slow roller on a Weber 22-inch kettle pretty doggone soon. Thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it.